Subhash Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897 in Cuttack to Prabhavati Dutt Bose and advocate Janki Nath Bose. Bose studied at Presidency College, Calcutta, where he was later expelled for attacking a professor, making racist remarks towards Indians. He then joined Scottish Church College and earned his BA in philosophy. In 1919, under pressure from his father, he headed to London to give the Indian Civil Services examination. He came fourth and was selected. Bose, however, resigned from the civil services as he believed he could not side with the British. In 1921, he worked under Chittaranjan Das, a powerful politician in Bengal. He worked as the editor for Das's newspaper Forward and later started his own newspaper Swaraj. In 1923, Bose was elected the president of the All India Youth Congress and also the secretary of Bengal State Congress. He also served as the chief executive officer of the Calcutta Municipal Corporation with Das as mayor of Calcutta. Bose was arrested countless times and deported to Burma or present-day Myanmar in 1925 as he was suspected of connections with secret revolutionary movements. During the mid-1930s, he travelled in Europe, visiting Indian students and European politicians, including Mussolini. He observed party organization and saw communism and fascism in action. During this period, he researched and wrote the first part of his book, The Indian Struggle, which covered India's independence movement in the years 1920 to 1934. When he returned to India, he took over as the elected president of Congress in 1938. He stood for unqualified Swaraj and the use of force against the British, which then combated against Mahatma Gandhi and his views. Bose soon resigned from the presidency and formed the All India Forward Bloc. In 1941, during his house arrest, Bose set the scene for his escape to Nazi Germany via Afghanistan and the Soviet Union. In Germany, he formed the Azad Hind Radio. He and other Indians who had gathered in Berlin made regular broadcasts from the Azad Hind Radio beginning in January 1942, speaking in English, Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati and Pashto. In 1943, Bose travelled to Tokyo via submarines and took leadership of the Indian independence movement in East Asia and proceeded with Japanese aid and influence to form a trained army of about 40,000 troops in Japanese-occupied Southeast Asia known as the Indian National Army. The army was declared to be the army of Bose's Arzi Hukumat-e-Azad Hind or the Provisional Government of Free India. Under Bose's leadership, INA drew ex-prisoners and thousands of civilian volunteers from Indian expatriate population in Malaya and Burma. In 1943, INA troops under the aegis of the Provisional Azad Hind government came to produce its own currency, postage stamps, court and civil code, and was recognized by 9 Axis states. Bose advanced to Rangoon, Myanmar after the capture of Andaman and Nicobar Islands to make his way into India through Kohima and the plains of Imphal. The INA was driven down the Malay Peninsula and surrendered with the recapture of Singapore. Bose escaped to Manchuria with a view to seeking a future in the Soviet Union, which he believed to be turning anti-British. While many historians suggest he died of third-degree burns when his plane crashed in Taiwan on August 18, 1945, the theory is widely contested with many researchers negating the crash theory completely. While there is no closure on the mystery surrounding his purported death, he continues to be regarded as one of the bravest sons of Mother India who had famously said, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom."